Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Trey Turner now. Just missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball left side. 1 away.
He's out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Harper retired.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that one upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Come on, Julio.
And fires in a fastball at 95. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Just missed. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Castellanos under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in Seattle, second inning set to go. And here comes Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gilbert, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Oh, he botches it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's down and away. Cut on and missed, struck him out at 98. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And that drops in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Swings through that one for strike two. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one off the mark. Ball two. Slides for the stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Now pitching for the
Taijuan Walker, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Taijuan Walker.
Luke Raley now at the plate.
The first baseman.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Henniger.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Mitch Haniger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the move. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Tap foul at the plate. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Gilbert back to work. And ball one. And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Two and one now.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. Polanco tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Trey Turner at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that one wrapped foul. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the veteran second baseman, Dylan
Moore.
That pitch in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Harper takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Victor Robles. And that one pulled foul. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Fly to right his first time. Clips the corner, 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Grounder might be 2. Over to stop for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th. Bryce Harper. The wind of the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And there's a breaking ball that drops into.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he...
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A little bit high, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike. Hey.
Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Come on, punch him out.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Alec Bohm. Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Phillies strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. In for a strike, went with the sweeper. That catches the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and a base hit. Arozarena flies around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs. Runner at first. Now batting Mitch Haniger. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there to second, but way too late. Save there.
Look, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Hit softly on the ground to third, and that's just foul. Raley at second with nobody out. Struck him out looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Out to center. Marsh moves under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 7, Jorge Polanco.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now a chance for Jorge Polanco. Caught looking his first time up. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dylan Moore in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one to first. Harper takes it himself. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball, that's just out.
That misses. 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16.
So up next, Brandon Marsh. First time up, he grounded to 3rd. Marsh, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
Ball 1. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in Seattle, here's Dylan Moore.
Mariners, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
And there's the strike.
Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
back to the top of the Seattle order. And the batter now, Victor Robles. And fouled off. Moore aboard here at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Holds 2 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. 4-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Runner on the go. Slides, but it gets by him. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And it's through for a hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's going to be Randy Arozarena. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to first, caught. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top 6. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Gilbert back to work. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. To the right side, Moore. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
First pitch misses. The Phillies down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. One down. Phillies down a run. Up and in. Now 3-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
The first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Phillies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Banks.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
And that one missing low. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Ross, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Alvarado warming up as well. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And they'll do it again. And now the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch.
And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. And that's outside. 1-0. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Castellanos ranges back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. It's 3-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 out, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that misses. And 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive and foul ball. This one in the air. Stop. Makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Jorge.
2 down, base is empty.
Polanco.
Jorge Polanco getting ready to hit. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. 1 for 2. Banks checks over to first, and he's back. There's the strike. Polanco off of first with 2 away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt.
Ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Right
and 2 out.
Number 10,
He was all
Victor.
over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's Victor Robles
Ball
up
1.
to hit. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Polanco coming around third. Safe, and they're up by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. And a breaking ball misses outside. First and second, 2 down. Hit on the ground to the right side. Harper steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. An error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Gregory Santos up and throwing. Snyder getting cranked up as well. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 2-1 now. And it's strike 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just off the outside edge, and the count's full.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
And downstairs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Raley makes the grab, and there's one away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more
Philadelphia,
frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Now batting Max Kepler. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. One left for Philadelphia, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Ross.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. Foul ball. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next offering upstairs.
I don't like to say
ball,
he
two
wasted
strikes,
a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to
Now
chase. That's just a bad
batting, the first
approach right
baseman,
there. Either he
Luke
was looking for something else and got
Riley.
completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Riley. There's the strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Henniger.
In the dirt, but kept close. Raley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 2. And a curve misses outside. Ross throws to first. Raley dives back in safely. To third. Boom. Whips it across. And they take care of Henniger for the out. And the inning is over. Mariners leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
48.
Gregory Santos.
Gregory Santos.
Now it's the second
Leading off for
baseman,
Philadelphia,
Bryson
the
Stott.
second baseman,
We talk
Bryson
about guys with good speed,
Stott.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Bunting for a hit. Scoops it up barehanded, and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. And that chops in for a strike.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And that is out of play. swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Santos, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The Phillies trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a high chopper. The throw to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Trey Turner.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Outside low. Ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Headed towards the corner. Robles on the move towards foul ground. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 4 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Ruiz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
J.P. Crawford digs in now.
Mariners, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one
Ball
missed.
2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Aye. 2-2 to count.
And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
The third baseman, number 7.
So man aboard. And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 in this one.
Look out for the double play.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Crawford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just off the inside edge. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. That's 5 straight.
3 balls, no strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now here is Dylan Moore. And that misses as well.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that drops in for a strike. That one hooked foul. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Robles, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So first and
Now
second with
batting,
2 outs.
the center fielder,
And up next
Julio.
for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And the first offering is not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Two on, 2 outs. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Marsh moving back. And that one is out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they add to their lead. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Ruiz departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Number
lead and
46.
keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First offering, and it just misses. And that one is inside. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the
And at
left
first,
fielder,
here's the
Randy
left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 4 with a double. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Man, those are the
first
types of
baseman,
hits where you
Luke
don't feel any vibration in your hands
Riley.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Raley in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and loosening in the pen. So now 1-2.
Ball.
Raleigh on second. Arozarena at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Marsh moves under it and makes the grab. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Phillies. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And that's in for a strike. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. And it remains 2-2.
Count full.
In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gregory Santos done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Trent
number
Thornton.
46.
He's into the game with the bases
Trent
empty.
Thornton.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Up next
Gets
for
against a
Philadelphia,
firm front
the left
side,
fielder,
and the hands just continue to
Kepler.
carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And it finds its way through for a hit. And out to a board.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here comes Real Muto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Not
Ball
close
one,
with
no
that
strike.
one. And that is ball 1. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
Inside, ball 3.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Trent Thornton out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the
Mariners.
closer summoned from the bullpen,
Number
Andres
75.
Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Bryson Stott now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Grounds one to short. Crawford. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
No outs. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Late on that fastball.
If you're a base runner, you
One,
got to
the
stay
count.
dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
He's 2 outs away. Schwarber getting ready to hit. And that
1-0.
skips into dirt. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Runner on the go. There's a
That's
ball.
ball 2.
Throw there.
2-0.
Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So the tying run at second. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last
The
pitch
batter,
wasn't even much to
number
think about.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their
The
last
first
chance in this
baseman,
one.
number 3,
And now the
Bryce
first baseman, Bryce Harper. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that's
Oh, that's
outside. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 strike away. On the ground to third. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, the visitors were going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run at third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.